Hello ladies and gentlemen, Keaton here and welcome to the Tengu Drop recap for the week of May 17th, 2015. I am, as usual, running down everything that we released on the channel this week, so let's start with Monday. So on Monday, Joe and I switched places for the week because I took a look at the full release of Action Henk. I've actually looked at the game multiple times beforehand when it was in early access, but it actually came out officially as a full game out of early access on Monday, and that's what I checked out. And unfortunately, because the game has gone through so many revisions and modifications, I had to replay some levels, but I got to check out some of the newer stuff. Most notably is the beach themed levels, I guess. Nonetheless, it was a look at a little bit of the new stuff added to the actual full version of Action Henk. It even has like new menus and everything. I go through a whole bunch of the stuff. You can check it out if you haven't already. It's a pretty interesting look at the overall game. You know, I go from the bedroom to the Halloween theme to the I didn't get to check out the disco theme, but I did get to check out again the coast theme, or whatever you want to call it, the beach. I don't know, I'm gonna say beach. It's gotta be beach, right? It's got the Pamela Anderson version of Betsy, so it's gotta be a beach, right? Anyway, yeah, Bikini Doll, if that intrigues you. Anyway, that was Monday's video. On Tuesday, Joe took a look at the release version of Lemma. Now, I say the release version again because Joe took a look at this game, I think back when it was still just a prototype. But yeah, it got a full release on Steam, and Joe took a look at the full version. It's a first-person parkour puzzler platformer, so you know, it's got the triple P's going for it. It's pretty much right up Joe's alley, you know, that's sort of Joe's bag. So if those things also intrigue you and you haven't checked out Lemma yet, highly recommend you guys do. On Wednesday, Joe continued his look at Lemma with another video of more parkour platforming puzzle action. So again, if you haven't checked out any of the Lemma content, Joe's got you covered for like almost 2 hours worth of content right there for you to consume, and more if you consider he looked at it before. Yeah, so a lot of content there. On Wednesday, we also took a look at the free-to-play game called Warside. It's a 2D action shooter game with some platforming elements, I guess. We couldn't really grasp it necessarily, and that's partly because we had to wait so long between between matches that it got pretty ridiculous at some points, that we were waiting for upwards to, I don't know, 10 minutes maybe for a game. And it did get better as we continued to try and get into games, but geez, man, that game has some really bad matchmaking that it really needs to fix. But it is in early access, so you know, it's likely to get better over time, but still, Jesus. Warside is promising, but it lacks content and it lacks some polish with the matchmaking. So, I don't know, if they can fix those issues, I think we're gonna have a lot of fun taking a look at it in the future. On Thursday, it was the first official episode of Nuclear Throne Roulette. I'm actually surprised and very happy that the reaction to this new format has been, I think it's pretty much 99.9% been positive response, which I'm really happy about because it's such a departure from the regular Let's Play stuff that we usually do on the channel. So I'm glad to see that people enjoy the editing. I know that not everyone will appreciate the change, but I think the roulette format is going to work a lot better for me as a terrible Nuclear Throne player. So yeah, I'm really happy to see that people enjoyed it, and I'm excited to continue the format going forward because again, I really like recording it this way. I really love editing it this way as well because it allows me to actually do some editing, which I enjoy. I actually do enjoy editing, so it's a plus. So I'm happy to see that people like it. So thank you to everyone who has showed their support for that series. Moving on. On Friday, we did more Payday 2. Now, we were originally going to take a little break from Payday 2 because we really went hard recently. But just like the mob, when we try to get out, they pull us back in with new content. And it came in the form of this new heist called Meltdown, which required us to steal some warheads. I don't know if it's jumping the shark per se for Payday, but that's got to be coming close to the shore at least, or something. That's got to be at least putting on the skis or something. We did get to drive some forklifts, so that's a plus, but goddamn, that is one difficult mission. And yeah, as I said in the video, I'm pretty sure that mission exists only to sell DLC, because I don't know if you gotta be really good with a lot of skill and a lot of know-how to get through without paying for the DLC weapons and stuff, which are a lot more powerful from what I can imagine, because you got like flamethrowers and like grenade launchers and actual grenades. So moving on Saturday, we took a look at another game that starts with war. Coincidentally enough, we didn't plan that. It's just, I think this is an example of why game developers should probably maybe, you know, branch out with their game titles. Just saying. Because we took a look at a game called Warframe. Warframe is a game that actually came out a couple of years ago, and somehow we all managed to just completely forget about it or just not play it ourselves. So we took a look at it. It's a free-to-play game on Steam, and it's a third-person action game. You've got traditional shooty weapons in a sci-fi world, but you also get access to a cool melee weapon. A lot of us are using katanas, but I think Joe's using the staff, the bow, like Donatello style. So that's pretty cool. It's a pretty game. I really enjoyed looking at it. I really enjoyed playing it. It's smooth as hell. And yeah, we recorded quite a bit of content, so we will be revisiting Warframe in the future. But yeah, check out our first impressions for the game. Really cool, really action-packed stuff, really fun. Really excited to keep playing it in the future, so definitely check it out if you haven't, because Warframe is a pretty awesome game in my opinion, so far at least. Who knows how it goes in the future, but for now, I think it's safe to say we're pretty much enjoying it to quite a degree. Anyway, that is the week in Tengu Drop content. As always, if you missed anything that we released on the channel this week, you can find everything that we did release in the description for your convenience, as always. And as far as what you can expect next week, Monday, I will be looking at a game called Steriden. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how I'm going with it. Steriden. It's an early access game. There will be more to come. I think I can talk about it. There didn't seem to be any kind of embargoes or anything, so yeah, you can expect a look at Steriden on Monday. I don't know if we will be releasing more Warframe footage this week, but you can expect Warframe footage in the future. Next week, Sunday, is time for another drop pod, so you can expect that. Really excited to do more podcasting. I always enjoy those little breaks from what we usually do on the channel. So if you've never listened to any of our drop pods, definitely check them out. You know, if you want something a little different from the channel that's not, you know, purely gameplay and us just talking about different things in the video game industry. And I'm sure we'll be checking back in with a couple of other channel favorite games in the coming week. So, as always, there's a lot to look forward to, so be sure to get caught up if you missed anything. Once again, everything is in the description below. And thank you to everyone who is caught up, who have been watching, liking, favoriting, commenting, sharing them, all of that good stuff. As always, we really appreciate your guys' support. And hello to all the new subscribers this week. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. And until next week, or maybe the week after, if your drop pods are not your thing, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys then for another Tengu Drop recap. Bye!